that music too loud?
I can still hear you, but it is a bit loud. Just, okay, maybe you've overcompensated there.
Oh, is it too quiet?
Yeah, so pump it up by a little bit more. Cool, that's good.
I'll break it down. So I can unmute the monitor. Don't hear myself talking and play something, then I can just play through.
Okay, cool.
Where it works. Oops, wasn't loud. Have you looked at the news?
No, I have not looked at the news.
Excellent.
This is going to be a complete surprise to me. Oh, let's just... There we go. Dinner looks good. Can't wait to have some. In about 20 years.
How long?
Well, the podcast is going to take 20 years, shouldn't it? Oh, we still have 2 minutes to go. Dun, 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 dun.
It's true. There's no one in the chat.
Yeah, where's everyone? I did tweet.
I did
tell.
And I posted.
I told everyone.
And I posted in Play On. You're a YouTube. Oh, it's you. You're a YouTube.
Yeah, it's me.
Was that a YouTube watcher? So talking of something that would leave down to 2.
Oh, that's a pity.
By the way, that's fine.
It's a great day for a podcast. Okay, 30 seconds.
You're actually 5 seconds. 15.
15, okay. So Twitch is off by 2 seconds, it seems.
10. 5.
Where did the intro music go, Lee?
It goes quiet. It's supposed to... So there's like
New
about
Year.
a 3 or 4 second out delay thing going on there.
Indeed. New year, old us.
Well, no, this used to work. That's what's fun. And nothing's changed. So.
Yes. Fantastic. This is great. Great fun.
I can fix that in post.
Fix it in post. Let us kick it off since we're the only ones here watching us do our thing.
Exactly.
Sorry, I have a live studio audience with snack. Dinner, actually.
Crunch.
They're all eating dinner, watching me podcast.
Nice. Hi, Mum.
Yeah, it's great fun. Lee says, hi, Mum.
So you got a laugh already. Look at that. That's a good start.
I know. It's a great start. So, let's kick it off. Hello and welcome to New News by the XboxCast. This intro was written by a box. Welcome to the XboxCast, the podcast where gaming meets humor. Join us as we delve into the exciting world of Xbox and the gaming industry. We've got all the latest news, reviews, and opinions, and we're delivering it to you in a way that's both informative and entertaining. Get ready to laugh, learn, and level up with the XboxCast.
It was okay-ish. I don't know. Why is it presented by a box, though? I don't get that.
It's supposed to be a bot.
Oh, a bot.
Yes.
But it's a box.
I get too excited.
Oh, sorry. So it was you flubbing. Okay. That's
yes.
Okay. I just thought it was funny. This is XboxCast presented by a box. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I got way too excited about XboxCast.
Too many boxes.
Way too many boxes. So, yeah, what do you think about the bot's intro?
I actually don't mind it. It's better than yours.
Oof. Oh, my word. Should we just end the podcast here and have the bot write the rest of the podcast? Yeah, it's shocking.
I thought it was quite quick for me. It was bad, actually. It was quite long. I guess that was the...
Yeah, it's a bit of a longer intro, and it's very generic, isn't it?
You're very generic, yes. And it says we do reviews as well.
Which, I mean, sometimes we do.
No, not on this podcast.
Like, there's just silence as we all just go, sometimes we do we? Maybe?
No, I don't think we do.
No, I don't think so we do either. But anyway.
Oh, that was interesting. Nice of them to pick up. We did Xbox stuff.
Yeah, it's great. So we're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and we're here to tell you all about the news that has happened since last we spoke. I don't know when last we spoke, so it's just going to be general news thrown in your general direction.
Yeah, there's been not much news. January is a quiet month. It's a bit of a weird month for January for news.
Yeah. If we were a podcast about TVs, then I mean January would be our month. You know?
Yeah, big time. The LG getting an update. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
new
that.
software can come on the LG. It's very exciting.
All the new laptops with the squishy foldable screens.
Oh yes, the roll-up screens, what they're called now. Which actually came out like 5 or 6 years ago, but now all of a sudden they're new.
Yes, well.
I think LG brought one out, which was like a 10-meter one or something. They rolled up and then brought it out a few years ago.
Yep.
And that was the big thing at the time, and then it disappeared and came back like 3 or 4 years later, obviously when they made it for less than $100,000.
Fancy that.
Exactly. I remember the first Sony TV, the OLED one came out. It was like 15-inch. It was like $5,000 or something like that. It was some insane amount of money for it.
It was ridiculous. Yep.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's the future because it's really expensive now. So that is what the future is going to be like. And yeah.
Yep. And look at us now, looking at our OLED laptops and watches and phones and all the rest.
Exactly. And TVs. Don't forget TVs as well.
Yeah, and TVs.
So we're not a TV podcast, are we?
No, we're not a TV podcast, even though we have spoken about TVs in the past in the present.
And now, yes. Probably in the future as well.
Yes, we will in the future when it's time to upgrade our trusty LGs.
I know, but what to go through? The LG is still the best one, though.
I don't know, the Samsung QLEDs.
No, don't go for QLED.
No, it's the OLEDs, but they've got a special name. They've got like QOLED.
It's not OLED. It's not OLED. It's not OLED.
No. Look at the new Samsungs. Everyone.
The problem with Samsung is they want to be Apple, and that immediately writes them off. For you. Yes.
But the new Samsung QLED quantum dot with, Bixby or whatever they call it.
No.
Really good.
Stop it.
Everyone loves it.
No, stop it.
Everyone loves it and you're just old.
I like my LG C2. I'll get one of those. I'll probably get one of those.
Yeah, but the problem with the C2s and the C3s is you're going to have to go for the 65-inch to get all the same features as the CX and the C1.
Oh, okay. I won't keep my C1 for... I like my last TV, which is behind me, I bought in 2010.
Okay, so
they
you'll
do seem
upgrade
to
in
last.
2030?
Exactly. Exactly, yes. They seem to last TVs now, though. They don't seem to actually die. Like, that one's still going well. It's only a 1080p Sony, but it's 13 years old and it's great.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's good for cloud gaming.
It's good for it sitting behind me. It's not doing anything, actually. It's just sat there quietly. It wants a job.
I know. You should put something on it behind you and then mount it on the wall so that you've got previous episodes of us.
There's a TV. There's a window there, though.
Well, I mean, you've got a shelf in that corner that you could just move.
No, the shelf is not. No, the shelf isn't very big. It's a very little shelf.
Well.
No, it's a whole thing. I have to get a table or something to put it on.
Ah, yes. Well, maybe next week we'll have some more interior decoration thoughts for Lee.
Yeah, and maybe we can get the background bigger so I can have wider, and then it's wider on my face. Then we can have stuff behind me as well.
Well, yeah, I don't see why we can't have a wide background.
Wide faces.
So we are here to talk all about Xbox news that has happened since the last X days, weeks, months. Who knows when was the last time we caught up on news? And Lee says there's not much news. So hopefully the first podcast back is nice and smooth and quick.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that interesting. Like, even Hog were complaining about it. I talked about it last night. They did their podcast and they're like, so there's like 2 news stories this week.
Well, I mean, that's always good. Sometimes you just want to ease into podcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is good. That's why we do it in February, not January, because I've got a few. I feel like I've got a couple left over from last year, though, but I think that's okay.
I think you do, actually.
Did we talk about the Witcher one?
The Witcher one?
The first story, the very bottom of the list.
Let's see. No, I don't think we have.
Okay, and did we talk about... Also, we can't talk about the controller?
We can talk about that.
Okay, cool. So that's good then. That's good. Okay, I just want to double check.
Look at all the things we can talk about.
Yeah, there's stories here. There's like 9, 12, 15, 16 stories. So, you know.
I mean, and if anyone's been listening to us for longer than 2 minutes, they'll know that we have an art of dragging things out.
Well, we've got the chart to start.
The chart to start.
Did you like that?
I do like that.
Do you like that?
Oh, that's very good.
I feel like I need like we need to put in bumpers now. Between the news and the charts and, you know, your game thing at the end.
My game thing at the end.
Well, it is a game thing. Your game, what's coming out this week thing.
My game thing.
I'm thinking of using your game thing. We need to use ChatGPT music to make some music bumpers.
Ah, yes. That'll be a good idea.
Yeah. Just like 2 seconds. Just a real short little kind of sharp. Did
you see that Microsoft has the technology so that from a 3-second voice clip, it can it can emulate your entire voice. So all we need to do, put our voice into Microsoft, and then basically get ChatGPT to write our scripts for us, and then we hit auto, and podcast made.
Even better, we can do audiobooks.
Oh, that's even better.
We just grab the PDF and audiobook, and then say, read this, and then sit back, and the money will just roll in.
I know. No one will know the difference.
No, exactly. And there'll be no mistakes when I speak as well.
I know, it'd be great.
Yeah.
You'll have to actually edit the audiobook so that there's like some ums and ahs and some weird pauses.
No, it does it. I was listening to... So they did one of Slow Joe Biden, and it was putting in kind of some ums and some ahs and stuff like that in it as well.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it was quite funny. And they did... Because I did the No Agenda show.
Yeah?
And John C. Dvorak was done. He sounded the same, which was funny. Adam Curry didn't sound exactly right. There was something slightly off in his voice, but it was close. And then they did Slow Joe. And Slow Joe was a little bit quick, actually, which was funny. They're like, no, you just slow it down like half a beat and it'll probably be about right. But it was just too fast when he was talking. It sounded like him, but it was, you know, he sounded a bit less slow. Less Slow Joe.
Brilliant.
It's all
that's
doable.
So good.
Yes.
Cool.
I think it's awesome. I think the audio thing's amazing. Especially if we can get some music out of it, which will be royalty-free as well.
Yeah, royalty-free AI music. Man, the future's AI.
Future's AI, that's right. The robots.
Just think, the robots are going to start talking about podcasts and being on podcasts.
That's right. Do you think they'll invite each other onto different podcasts as well?
That would be hilarious. Actually, I just thought of an idea for more content for us. Why don't we interview ChatGPT?
Ah. We'd have to put the answers. Hello, Oz. How's it going? We have to put the answers through some sort of voice speech thing, won't we? So we say a question and type it in.
We can just we can just take turns reading it in the voice that we think ChatGPT has.
No, we need to reply. Go back in the robot voice.
Ah, yes. Put on the robot voice and
Put
then
the robot
reply
voice
like
on.
that.
Yeah, because I can do voice changing.
So there we
Mate,
go.
this is amazing. We've got a new idea.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. We
excited.
could interview ChatGPT, ask it why Xbox is the best.
Yeah, exactly. What's the best podcast?
It'll be hilarious. So let's
Okay,
start with the chart.
And now we've sorted out the world.
Indeed, I know. We've just fixed everyone's problems.
This is the chart. This is the first chart of the year for us, January 30th, 2023. So that's weird. It's like last week. Why is January 30th? Why is it on the main page? It's not the latest one.
That's interesting. Yes.
All the popular games. Click here. Yeah, maybe they've missed this week.
Oh, well, come on. We were counting on them.
Well, you've just... Oh, we have to make it up now. No, that's weird. Okay, well, we're going to go to January 30th. That's fine.
Well, we're only a week behind, which
If
is
I'd
pretty
said
good for
nothing,
us.
no one would notice anyway. Actually.
I know, because what the top 4 or 5 games wouldn't have changed.
No, I mean, if I'd just done it as like a read and not said anything, no one would realise I was doing last week's because no one's going to check. I'm not going to get angry emails from people going, "What? You did the 30th of January?"
Okay, so if you guys are angry that Lee's doing a week late in the charts,
Please tell me.
tweet at him. Just tweet at him. Just
do
tweet
it.
abuse at him. Be like,
Yes.
what's going on?
What's going on? If
Come
you
on,
want your money
guys.
back, then sure, fill in the forms and we'll look into it. Okay, the charts from the
charts.
30th for some reason. I don't know why we were behind. Anyway, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2
Yep.
and
yep,
Fortnite
Nothing else exciting.
and Minecraft and GTA 5. But there's a new entry.
Oh, new entry at number 5.
GoldenEye 007.
Yeah, buddy.
New entry at number 5. That's actually incredible.
Have you played in yet?
No, because it's Friendly Feb.
Ah, good man. Sticking to Friendly Feb.
See?
I'm quite impressed.
I'm not. I want to play it.
Play it later.
I want to play it
You
now.
have the whole of March.
I don't care. I want to play it now. FIFA 23, Rocket League 7. So these all bar GoldenEye, they're all exactly the same. Same position as last week. Monster Hunter Rise.
Ooh.
So that's a new one that came out into Game Pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was at 5 and got kicked out by GoldenEye. Down to 8.
Interesting.
Overwatch. Hi-Fi Rush. Also another game I want to play.
Yes.
also a new entry.
At number 11.
Number
New
11.
entry at number 11, which is great.
A bit too shooty. Can't play that though.
Yep, it's far too violent.
But then all the games below that all drop by one place, it looks like. Pretty much one place.
Mm-hmm.
Except
two
Hi-Fi.
places.
Oh, 2 places. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
there's...
because GoldenEye and Half-Hour Rush.
Why, though? Because Monster... I don't know. Oh, yeah, because that's... Yeah. Okay, cool. Other than High on Life, which dropped down to 20, from 23 to 16. 16 to 23.
People are finishing it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a fun game. Halo Master Chief Edition went up per place, which is exciting for everybody.
Ah, yes, it is.
Yes. Omri.
Omorai.
By
Yep.
Omocat. Is a new entry at 29. Stardew Valley, and strangely, is a... I should just press the buttons so people can actually see what we're looking at.
Ah, that would be
That'd
fantastic.
Be nice of me. We're just going to press buttons. There you go. That is actually working, which is a bonus as well. Stardew Valley is a new entry at 31, which is bizarre because that game's been out for donkey's years.
Yeah, that's interesting that it's a new entry.
Unless it's never made into the charts. Has it always been a PC game? And then it came to Game Pass.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Interesting.
Okay. Dead Space is a new entry at 37, and then 39 is Age of Empires 2 DE Windows Edition, which is weird because it's the Xbox game chart. But
Well, maybe it's just because it shares the same achievement list as the Windows edition. Do you think?
maybe. I thought this was Xbox games. Does it actually
Oh,
say this
weird.
is only Xbox players? It did. Gameplay from Xbox accounts. It's accounts.
Interesting.
Well, that makes more sense. Because people play it on Windows over console each time, won't they?
Yeah.
Exciting update on Elder Scrolls 5. Up at 32. Down 3 places from 29.
The last time we spoke, this was at like number 40.
40,
Why
because
did
we were
it climb?
excited. I don't know. People played it. Maybe someone got it for Christmas. and played it for Christmas.
Like, all 17 million people got it for Christmas, clearly.
Yeah. You hate your kids? Here you go, here's Skyrim. And then lock them in their room until you finished it. So tell Simone it's still in the charts, so she's got no excuse not to play it.
Maybe, yeah. You know, school holidays. It's summer, so give the kids Skyrim.
It's winter.
Well, they don't have winter holidays.
Yeah, they do. It's Christmas holidays, don't they?
Yeah, but they get Christmas and then they go back to school the next day.
Maybe they're sneaking around. I don't know. Maybe they just got into it over Christmas and decided to keep playing it.
Interesting.
Don't question Skyrim. Just accept it's there.
We'll try not to.
Okay, cool. So that's the charts. So I noticed one chart I had here, which was the top 100 games from last year.
Oh, okay.
Did we go through that?
No, we didn't.
No. I thought it was quite interesting to go through it real quick.
Okay.
A whole lot of new games, it says here. So 2022 brought us games, it says it here. Lots of them new ones. I thought I'd dive into massive pool 2.5 million Xbox players and use generate the weekly chart and find the most played of 2022, not 2021. There's an exclamation mark there right next to the two. It caught my eye as I was talking. I was like, okay, so let's go for it. Does it give much gumph here? I might just do the charts. The gumph is, anyone else can read that if they want to. So at the very top, or should we go down from like what, top 20? What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
We
Start at
could
100.
just do 100. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
this could
start
take
at
a while.
100.
This is why
and then
stretching
we
our
will-
content.
Yeah, no, this is what we do. So start at 100 and we'll pick out the interesting ones until we get to, say, the top 10 or something.
Farm Simulator 22 is at 99.
I know. I'd start with Jurassic World Evolution 2 at 100.
Oh, okay. That one
'Cause
just
that's
came out.
Yeah, it did just come out. And the fact that it made it into the 100 means that a lot of people are playing it.
Disney Dreamlight Valley. How's Battlefield 4 still there? Because that game came out. In fact, one's there
Yeah.
right next to it. That's an ancient game, isn't it?
Yep, that's very strange. Good to see our Immortals Phoenix Rising at
Yeah,
93.
That's quite cool. Mass Effect Legend Edition there.
At 90. Come on,
90.
guys. Why is that so low?
Oh, I think it's just everyone's got it and they don't really think it was worth buying the Legend Edition. I bought it, but you know, I'm weird. Tunic is
Hashtag
good,
same.
which is good. Hashtag same, I know. I bought it on disc. I was like, oh yeah, it's coming out. I'll get it on day one. And then I played the first 2 or 3 hours of number 1. And that was it. Tunic is there at 89, which is nice.
Yep.
Scorn,
Stardew Valley at 88.
88, yeah. Scorn, which is quite a late
Scorn.
entry in the end of the year.
Yeah.
Beaten by Heat,
No.
though.
Yeah, Need for Speed Heat. I don't know how that managed to climb so high.
No. Unless it's because of the 10-hour free trial.
No, that's isn't that
that's
the
not.
new
That's
one?
Rebound.
Need for Speed.
Rebouncy? Reloaded?
Reloaded. Need for Speed
Remade?
Resolutions.
No.
Need for Speed Rebound.
Reaping all the money they possibly can.
Need for Speed Repeat.
Repeat. FIFA 21 there. Witcher's 3 is at 83.
Yeah. Witcher
Batman-
3 at 83, I think, is a bad take.
It's low, isn't it? But then again,
It's very low.
it only came out right at the end of the year with Wild Hunt, didn't it? The new version.
Yeah, that's true.
Right at the very end of the year. San Andreas is there, excitingly. It's the edition of San Andreas, which everyone said
yes.
was rubbish. Marvel Avengers is interesting because that game being shut down in a few months.
Yes. Well, maybe everyone's jumping on to finish it.
Yeah, they will be panicking. I think it's a bit of a beast of a game to play.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 is not very high. I thought that'd be higher.
I think Far Cry being number 6, people are getting a bit over it.
Yeah, but I thought it sold well always, but obviously it
Obviously
didn't.
not.
No.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2.
Nice
is
to see,
quite cool.
yeah. Nice to see Dying Light 2 up there.
It's only 4. Forza Horizon 4, 71.
Oh, yep.
I skipped
Not
COD.
too bad for a game that came out in, 2019?
Yeah, it was 4 years, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf with Friends. That's funny.
That's great.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there at 67.
Fallout 4 at
Fallout
65.
4. Gears 5 only just beat Fallout 4.
Yeah, Gears 5
That's
at
interesting. I
63.
would have thought it'd be higher, actually.
Same, actually. But I mean, yeah.
Minecraft Dungeons 60. Deathloop's 59.
No Man's Sky 58. Oh, yes.
8. It's quite low. I thought it'd be higher. I feel like
Man,
it's been in
there's
the
still
charts
people-
all year round. That.
Yeah. And there's still people playing State of Decay 2
State
at
of Decay 2.
55.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I should go back to that game and finish it. It's one of those games I want to actually go back and finish.
Same. It's such a fun game.
Yeah.
You never ever feel like you can leave the game.
No, you'll die. You just lose all your characters. Fallen Order, which is nice, 53. Now getting top 50. Got 5023, which is exciting. Not really. Flight Sim 48, which isn't bad for a flight sim.
Ah, yes.
Valhalla. Recon Wildlands 46, which is good for quite an old game now.
Going back to Valhalla, did you see it won the Grammy Award
Yes,
for
did you see the way the
game?
guy said it?
And the guy couldn't pronounce
Valhalla. Sounds like he had a stroke.
It was so good. Assassins, he goes, Assassins, Creed, Valhalla.
Valhalla. Valhalla. What was that from? Valhalla. Yes, that's amazing. That's just such a gamer thing to do, isn't it? I put someone that doesn't know what they're doing and talking about.
It's so good.
You present it. Back for Blood is there, which is nice. Beaten by Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is a surprise. Because I thought that game was
That is a surprise.
rubbish.
I don't think anyone's playing that game anymore.
No, they were 39th in the charts. Original Dead by Daylight is up there, which is cool.
Oh, yep.
Only just beaten by Lego Star Wars, which is funny because I thought that game was massive.
Yep.
Because Dead by Daylight's been around for a few years, hasn't it?
Cyberpunk at 33.
Cyberpunk 33, which is nice. Beaten by Mortal Kombat. Oh, look at that Skyrim 31.
Oh, my word. I
But
can't believe it's so
that's
high.
not the right one, though, is it?
Who knows which one this is?
That's not the Legendary Edition. That's just the original one.
Oh, it is too. Oh, my word. If you guys are going to play Skyrim, play the remake at least.
Yeah, come on, guys. Like, have different
What are
grey.
you doing?
Have better grey that way, then. Power Wash Simulator 29, which is nice. Freaking Gang Beasts. Who's playing that game?
Halo at 26.
Halo just beat Gang Beasts. That's terrible. Halo should
Grounded
be
beat
top
Halo.
10. Halo should be top 10, not...
Yeah, but that's the Master Chief Collection. Everyone's moved on
care.
to Infinite.
No, I don't think they have. Well, actually, we'll find out how far they got. Grounded is good. That's good, that's sale.
Yep. That's pretty good going.
Battlefield 42. Destiny 2's low, really?
Yeah, it is.
Elden Ring there at 20.
Yeah, 20. Now we get into the top 20.
So we want to do this properly. Black Ops Cold War.
Yep.
19. Among Us at 18. Oh, my God. I thought people just played that on
Another-
their mobile phone. Didn't play that actually on Xbox as well.
And then we've got another version of FIFA 22
Yeah,
at 17.
Yeah, it actually beat 23, bizarrely.
Ah.
But I guess
Do we
it's
know
out
which
for most of
version
the
this
year.
is?
Oh, it's the Xbox version, I guess. No, no idea. Could be either.
The Xbox version.
Yep.
Your powers of deduction astound me.
I've got skills, bro. Multiverse is at 16, which is cool. I'm glad that's still sticking around. Sea of Thieves, 15. Nice. High on Life beats Sea of Thieves. High on Life
Man.
was absolutely insane because it came out right at the end of the year.
It
And
did.
then
And
just-
to make it into 14, jeez.
Yeah, and kicked ass, didn't it? It was only out for like 6 or 8 weeks, wasn't it, before Christmas?
Jeez.
If that, probably. I thought it came out in November. And just went straight to the top of the charts because it's amazing. It's so good.
You keep saying this.
No, it is. Seriously, mate. It's so funny. It's just you. You have a weird sense of humour. Or lack of.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege is still hanging around, which is bizarre. Rocket League, fair enough. Roblox, yeah, a bit. Now we're getting into the boring ones. Fall Guys, people really? That's number
Fall
8.
Guys is great.
7 is Forza Horizon 5. Modern Warfare 2 is beaten by Modern Warfare. It's 6 and 5. Halo Infinite is 4. So it is high.
Nice.
GTA 5 is 3. Fortnite 2.
Wow.
And then, of course, which is really good actually, is Minecraft 1, not Fortnite, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good for a change.
Yeah. Interesting.
Indeed.
That's quite cool. There's a whole write-up here, like loads and loads of words.
Loads of words.
Loads of words about talking about stuff.
Drop this into our Discord
Oh, yeah.
because people would be very interested in it, I think.
I shall do that now
Good man. Look at
as
you
we
go.
talk, as we do stuff and talk. I'll drop it into our game. I'll drop it into one of our channels called GameFace.
Ah, yes. The channel where we talk about games.
Games, yes. Everyone should go there. Discord.io/the XboxCast. Okay, cool. Let's go to a random story that I found.
Okay. Random story number 1.
Random story number 1. I say this is random because it's really random, but it kind of I had no idea you could do this. So did you know this? You should simulate Witcher 2 save, our Witcher 2 save in Witcher 3. Did you know you could do this?
I had my suspicions, but I didn't know how.
Okay. Well, this article could help you. It's on inverse.com. I did tweet it out like maybe last year at some point or beginning this year. No idea. Yeah, so obviously it's all bumped up and it all looks pretty and stuff like that. So what you can do is you can actually, as soon as you boot up a new game, Witcher 3, you have several options. First, ask you want to load up a full game, an NG Plus, New Game Plus, or either the DLCs, Hearthstone or Blood and Wine. You have to pick your difficulty, and then after that, you'll get to enable tutorials if you like, okay? After that, you'll be asked if you want to simulate a Witcher 2 save. This allows you to simulate crucial events of Witcher 2 within the Witcher 3 by selecting various dialogue options. This is great for those who never played Witcher 2. I was like, what? So they put mini-game inside Witcher 3 or something?
I don't know.
Or does it ask you questions which affects... Oh, okay, let's go down. There's a big title that says here, what does simulating Witcher 2 save do? Let's probably read that. That might tell us stuff.
There we go. That might tell us what's going on.
Once you reach the Imperial Audience quest, Geralt will take a bath and be questioned by General Marvan Vuris, I guess, about events that occurred in Witcher 2. The first question is about Ian. You can say he spared his life or encountered Ian later in Witcher 3. Oh, okay, so if you say he spared his life, you encounter him later.
Okay.
After this, you get... I see. So this is... It asks you a bunch of questions, and if you answer them in certain ways, it affects what happens later on in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very Mass Effect, isn't it?
It is kind of Mass Effect-y.
Yeah, Mass Effect-y. So also he's asked about how you got at Flotsam. Here you can choose between Vernon Roach or Lovef. I love the names, the words that they use. Recommended that you use Vernon Roach, which I can pronounce here, as Lorvif, is viewed as a bad guy and often hates non-humans.
Ooh, okay.
After that, he's asked who he saved. You recommend saying you saved Trish at this point. I can say that too. Next, you asked about the fate of the Silly de Transaville. That's what it looks like, Tansaville. Laughing at me. Pick whatever you'd like at this point. The final, most important question is about the Alliance. For this, you need to pick what happened to Lifo. This will allow Lifo to appear in Witcher 3, and after you can recruit him to join you, VLAN will join Act 1. You'll need to visit the Rearron Manor to receive the Ghost of Path quest. Only available if you spared Lifo. Keep in mind, nearly all the questions above are only impact the story. The only one that truly matters in terms of gameplay is the last question about Lifo. Oh, there you go.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
That's quite interesting, isn't it? I had no idea.
Man. Well, luckily, people wrote about it.
I know, yeah, because I just picked it up as a random story. I was like, oh, that's weird. And read it and went, okay. Who knew? There you go, top tip.
Top tip.
Start Witcher 3 again, make those answers right, and then you get more stories. The sound of it.
It does sound pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Okay. It's just random order, because that's how we do it.
Yep.
That's how you love
They
it.
keep you on your toes.
This is Asus has got out a new controller.
Say that again.
Asus has announced a new controller.
Asus.
Asus. No,
Asus.
Asus. I shall say it that way.
Okay, you say Asus, it's called Asus.
Asus. I'm going for Asus. With a built-in OLED screen.
Ooh.
If you don't like how I say it, email me. That's fine. Tweet at me. It's all good. Someone's going to tweet me one day and I go, oh, actually, you do listen. That's amazing.
We will be shocked.
It says it's not the first OLED display on an Xbox controller. But I've no idea that they had this before. This is news to me.
Remember the Harpoken Duke? I'm pretty sure that the big button there was a LED controller.
Oh, you're right. When it turned on,
it
did the loading screen for the old Xbox, didn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the first one to include tri-mode connectivity. Bluetooth, RF, or USB-C. Yeah, a little 1.3-inch OLED display in the Xbox. Displays custom animations, battery, or microphone status, and more, it says here.
And more. But what is the and more?
I know. This is what I want. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. It has all sorts of animation stuff going on it. So it's 128 by 40 resolution. Largely used for swapping profiles during games or for checking charge or mic status. Bluetooth pairing, running text or animated wallpapers. Custom animations remind me a lot of the OLED displays that replaces the Xbox Dual on the revamped. Oh, there you go, the revamped Jump controller in 2018. Or the classic Sega Dreamcast controller. Who knew? I just caught my eye. Lego returns to Lord of the Rings with a $500 Rivendell set. Wow. Yeah, so 2 buttons at the top. So this is actually a proper Pro controller. It has all sorts of profiles and stuff into it.
Nice. It actually looks pretty nice at the back as well.
Yeah, it's got the 4 buttons at the back, and so it's quite cool. It has a 3.5-inch jack, a mute button. Yeah, it's quite cool. So it's called a Raikiri Pro. No pricing yet. I thought it was cool. It's a good-looking controller, and I do like the funny of the display and stuff on it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, but what would you use it for?
It would be handy to know your Bluetooth's working and stuff like that sometimes. Like if you're trying to connect your headphones to Bluetooth, you're like, oh, I've got to press it twice, and then you don't actually know if it's in the right mode to connect to your Windows phone and stuff like that.
Yep.
But it's cool. So your profiles. So you want to change profiles? I want profile number 2. You can click. Oh, profile 2 is loading. Stuff like that. Oh, it's good. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
they might do stuff
idea.
with it in the future as well.
The most interesting thing about this controller, though, is that in order to connect it to the Xbox, you have to wire it in.
Oh, is it not wireless? I thought the RF was wireless.
No, but it is not Xbox wireless.
It says first licensed Xbox controller with tri-mode connectivity, Bluetooth, low latency mode, and it's wired.
It's licensed because it's the same layout and it's the same shape.
Okay.
But in order to get it working on Xbox, it has to be wired.
Which is actually better anyway.
Yeah, but if you connect up to your PC, then it can be wireless with it will probably come with like a little 2.4 gigahertz dongle thing.
Oh, just Bluetooth, isn't it?
Well, Bluetooth or the dongle if you want to go for low latency.
Yeah. Has a built-in DAC as well, which is nice for the 3.5mm head jack.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. It's a neat little controller. And it changes colours. There's a line through it that changes colours. So who doesn't like that?
Oh, that's good.
I really want to look at this $500 Rivendell.
Save it for after the show.
Look at it. Looks amazing. Oh, there's all sorts of different buildings everywhere. That's actually awesome.
Don't get distracted.
Okay, cool. Next story. Okay, this is awesome. This is all about me. This story.
Okay.
And you, but you didn't do well as well at it as me. I had this. I actually picked up as a tweet, and somehow it's come through quite well in Pocket. It says I received a suspicious email from Rode one day.
Oh yeah.
And I replied back to them and said, "Is this real?" And they said, "Yeah, it is." And they said, "If you cancel your subscription, we'll send you a free mic." And I was like, "What?" So it seems that Rode are giving out free XMB50s.
Yes.
If you subscribe to their service with a non-Rode mic. A non-Rode X mic, sorry.
Yeah, non-Rode X mic. So if you subscribe to the Rode Unify app that does all the cool audio stuff.
Yeah, which I did. You get a mic. And I just got a random email from them. And I've heard no one else doing this. I tweeted it out. Got a Unify refund, actually emailed me directly, which I thought was hilarious. And then they tweeted at me and said, "I hope you love your mic," which I thought was amazing too. It's like, what's going on?
That's great. So do you have the 50X mark?
No, it hasn't arrived yet. No, they said a couple of weeks.
Okay.
They said you'll receive an email in a couple of weeks. So, but I'm in no rush. I have this one here, and I've got my old one as well. My NT which you're using.
Ah, yes.
I just thought it's hilarious. I was like, that's amazing. So it's like a $250 mic or something giving away for free.
I know. Well, I'm just thinking, since if I don't get a Rode mic sent my way, and you're going to be sitting with a 50XM whatever
put one on my head
for free, it's a good excuse to come visit Australia and maybe drop off that nice new Rode X mic with me.
I was going to do a giveaway with it, but you'd rather give it away to you.
Yes, I would rather you give it away to me.
I have to think about it. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, I'll bet my eyelids at you.
Okay, we'll see.
Would that count?
I don't know. That might scare me slightly.
Scare you into giving me a new mark?
No, just run away.
That's a pity.
Yeah, see, we will shipping out your microphone in the coming weeks. Please keep an eye on your inbox.
Nice.
Just incredible. Free mic. And I emailed them
Yeah.
went, what's this? And then I messaged them on their website and went, what's this?
Yeah.
They're like, no,
What-
that's
what-
legit.
what's this?
What's this?
Oh.
I don't get free stuff. That never happens.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so it's cool. But I will have, anyway, I might give away my old Rogue Mini NT.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good giveaway.
It's a
And I
good
mean,
mic.
maybe
It's a
if a
solid mic.
good friend gives me his mic from Rode, that maybe I could do another giveaway for another
Is that what
NT.
you're thinking, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
2 NTs for the price of one.
Yes. We'll see. I don't know. You have to be nice to me.
I'm nice to you. Look at me go.
So yeah, I got free stuff. Someone recreated the entire Halo 1 Warthog finale in Halo Infinite.
Oh,
Isn't
okay.
that incredible? Have you not seen this story?
No, I have not. That's hilarious.
Yeah. A fantastic and famous final level of the original Xbox Halo classic combat evolved. Features the Master Chief driving a Warthog as he tries to escape the Pillar of Autumn spaceship before it explodes. This iconic ending is now being recreated by one player in the Halo Infinite Forge. I want to play this.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so cool. That's it. I don't think you can add much to that other than the fact it's amazing. Oh, there's even video. Because it now looks like it's exactly. That's it. You get in the car. Oh, there's 4 of you though. You're never going to make it for 6 of you have a Halo Warthog. Yeah, it's not going to work, guys. There's going to be an issue.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny. Oh, now they're going. Okay. So I wonder if they did the same thing, like had the same, all the baddies and stuff are sat in there.
That would be cool if they did.
Oh, I don't think they have. There's no baddies, is there?
Oh, what?
Oh, what a shame.
I must say, it looks very, very pretty in Halo Infinite.
It does, yeah. These guys have no idea how to do that, though. What is he
No,
doing?
they don't know.
He's
have no idea how to
zigzagging. Go
drive.
around here with the top, bro. That's incredible. And that amount of effort involved in that is cool as well. Like, the fact it's possible. So what we need to do is get someone to recreate the whole of the first Halo, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Just all the Halos, just in Halo Infinite.
In Halo Infinite, yeah. Just pretty them up.
It'll be
There's
fantastic.
explosions. There's fighting going on.
Oh, weird.
What is there? Yeah. Very good. Well done, guys. Good work.
Good job. You can tell that it's new because of all the lighting. It looks really good.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. It's incredible.
Oh, weird. Oh, well, good job.
I've got the story which I left in. I was actually going to get rid of it anyway. Halo GoldenEye 007 has finally come into the Xbox.
Woo.
And everyone rejoiced.
And there was much rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing, yeah. That was all. I don't know if we want to talk. There's a whole bunch of games that came out last month. Do we care?
Well, yes, we do. Let's go over them quickly.
Okay. Because I left it in there and was going to ask you. We'll have a meeting,
yes.
a production meeting.
Production meeting.
So we had games come out this month, which are probably out now anyway. But hey. Hi-Fi Rush,
Indeed.
Amazing. Supposed to be one of the best games of the year already.
Mm-hmm.
And no one knew
People are
about
already
it.
calling it Game of the Year.
And no one knew about it as well, which was quite cool. Just appeared.
It did. That
It's
was
like
fantastic.
Was it a cross between Jet Set Radio and
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive? Yeah.
Yep.
Love it. GoldenEye. And Cameron's finished this game and he loved it. He said it's awesome.
Cool.
That's really good. I want to play that game.
Yeah.
RoboQuest, don't know what that is. I think I do actually know what that is, but anyway. Age of Empires 2, that's what I'm more interested in. Age of Empires 2 DE, cloud and console. So
Nice.
the word is the console works really well. Like the controls have done an amazing job with.
Yeah. One of the guys I was following on Twitter, he says he actually played Age of Empires 2 against a PC player and won.
Oh.
And that's testament to how good they got the controller controls.
Yeah, it's supposed to kind of like preempt what you want to do almost. It's supposed to almost, because it only has obviously, you're going to go so far, it's like a circular thing in the middle. And it works out what you need to do next almost, or what you're doing, and then go, okay, if you're doing this, you'll need to do this next.
Nice. That's
Genius.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Just now we'll get ChatGPT playing Age of Empires for us.
Yeah, exactly, yes. Doing all the console commands for us. I don't know what Inculinati is? Ink-based strategy game.
Inculinati.
How bizarre. Ink-based strategy game.
Yeah, it looks pretty funny.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star. Okay, so that's like an anime beating
Battle Royale thing.
Yeah. Darkest Dungeon, Grid Legends on cloud. I don't. This was on Grid Legends was already here. I'm not sure what it says. Maybe it's the cloud thing that was new.
Yeah, the cloud thing is new.
That's 2nd Feb. Hot Wheels Unleashed Game of the Year edition. It sounds like I need to log in. I've actually bought this game, but I need to log in to get all the bonus stuff now, which was given away. Because was it Michael KV said he's installing it with like 64 extra things?
Yeah, that was Scarred for Life.
Oh, Scarred for Life.
He's installing it.
Because I installed it,
64.
and I've been buying all the bits and pieces for it.
Oh, I'm like, what a rookie mistake.
What? Well, no, I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm kind of doing it for everyone else, so it comes free. Yes, I pay up front for this, so everyone else can get it for free.
Man, yes, you are. You're sacrificing to the Game Pass gods.
That's right. You should play this game. You'll love it. It's awesome.
It looks really good.
Really pretty game. Like they've done a really nice job with it on the Unreal Engine.
Yeah, looks fantastic.
Some game updates. 2nd of Feb. Sea of Thieves: The Secret Wilds. With a curse threatening Tasha's life, Madame Olivier urges pirates to take up the mask of Captain Briggsy and seek the cure in the wilds. Unearthing ancient history along the way. Sea of Thieves 11th time limited adventure. The Secret Wilds runs until February 2nd. Oh, what?
Oops.
I read that wrong. Oh well, if you played that last week, that's awesome. Well done.
Good job.
Good job. There's some Elder Scrolls. ESO's got some armor in Game Pass Ultimate Perks. Black Desert has also got some gift thingies, and Vigor has also got some stuff. None of those games I play. Games leaving Donut County. You missed out if you didn't play it. It's a fun game.
Oh yeah, you've missed out on a good game if you haven't played it.
I don't know what Taiko no Tasajimi, the drum master, is. I'm sure it's amazing.
That one.
Telling Lies. Everyone says that's really good, but I just couldn't do it.
Oh, didn't you play Telling Lies?
No.
Ah, you missed out on a quick 1,000 points.
Ah, okay. Worms WMD. Worms of Mass Destruction, I think that sounds cool.
Yeah, Worms of Mass Destruction.
It's very cool. Yeah. It's good. It's a good month. It's a solid month, that is. It's a solid month.
It is. It's a very good month for Game Pass.
Yeah. And it's only going to get better. This is like a starter. This is like a taste of what it's going to be like for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to be bonkers. Next story. Second. No surprise. This right. I don't know. I've got a story in here which I can't remember why I put it in here. So let's work through this together. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, this is about Hi-Fi Rush. Is this surprise new Game Pass gem feels like moshing through a battlefield? Well, that's quite cool. So it just talks about Hi-Fi Rush. I dropped it in because it talks about it, and everyone is saying it's good.
Yep.
Ever caught yourself walking to the beat of a song you've got playing? If so, you'll probably vibe pretty hard with Hi-Fi Rush. It's a rhythm action game. A very satisfying rhythm action game. So as a retired musician, Hi-Fi Rush taps into every rhythmic melody tendency I have. It's cool. It's like Devil May Cry. Relying on visual cues to time attacks and dodge.
Man. It does seem very cool.
Yeah, I thought there might be a video on this, but there's not. There's lots of screenshots. There's no actual video of it.
That's a pity.
Yeah. Some 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Black Keys. Lonely Boy. Oh, and Perfect Drug and a Million. Yeah, I know, Lonely Boy. Yeah. Prodigy.
Oh, yes,
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so that tells you the sort of like the music type that's in there, doesn't it? With 9 Inch Nails and Prodigy in there.
Oh, yeah.
Lots
so
of
you know
filthy big bass and stuff like that going on.
That'll be fantastic.
Love it. It's my sort of music. I'm going to play this game. I'm so tempted to play it anyway and just ignore Funny Feb.
Don't do it. We're so close to the end. We're only 8 days in.
I know, it just started. One thing that came out of it's obviously we had our the Microsoft's, what do they call it?
Xbox Direct or something.
Yeah, some
Xbox
weird name.
Showcase or something?
Showcase, that was it. Doesn't sound like much came out of it, to be honest.
Well, it was all games we knew about anyway.
Exactly, no new stuff. But what they did talk about a lot with Forza.
Yep.
500 plus cars, which is insane. 4K, 60 FPS on Xbox. And it just looks absolutely incredible. And I hope they have... It
looks fantastic.
Yeah. I hope they have a decent kind of hook as well for playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Not just race every single race or, that sort of thing. Like, make it interesting. There's some really cool videos out there. It's worth catching up and just watching the videos.
Yeah, definitely check out the 4K gameplay video that they've put on the Developer Direct is what it was called.
Oh, Developer Direct was what it's called, yeah. Just where you got all the shadows, the weather changing, you see the reflection of the cars in the other cars, the damage control, all this sort of cool stuff.
Damage flip, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, this might actually convince me to play this Forza game.
I'll press the right button so people can actually see what I'm looking at as well, which is annoying. Really, yeah. You should play it. I like Forza 7. That was good. I enjoyed Forza 7. Wish there was just less talking and more game. Oh, hey, just skip past some of the car.
Skip past all the talking. Just look at the pretty cars.
Yeah, it's pretty cars. Yeah, definitely. All right, check out the video. Just for there you go. There's all the damage control, damage and stuff on those cars. It's interesting. Amazing. I watched the video. It's actually quite interesting. But I'm into my car races, so this, it's down my alley.
Just up your alley.
There you go. The reflections in the water and stuff like that, and the design.
Yeah. Man, looks way too good.
It does. Yeah. It's good because it's been a few years. So it's nice that they actually just stopped and okay, so what can we do? What's the most we can do with this game? I think that's what they did, wasn't it?
Yeah, just basically like, what can we make this? How can we make this game even better?
Yep. What's missing? How can we do better than Sony? Is probably what they were thinking as well. What can we do better than Sony?
It's not hard, to be honest.
No, not at all. No. Okay, so this is local news. Well, Australian local news.
Well, it's as local as it gets, I suppose.
Yeah, New Zealand doesn't do anything. I actually emailed New Zealand or tweeted at New Zealand and said, hey, NZ Labour. I think you liked my tweet, didn't you?
I think I did.
Can you do something like this? So, Australian government to re-establish interactive games fund.
This is great.
It is great, yeah. So, now national cultural policy will re-establish a video game funding for local developers. And there's a load of developers in Australia. Anyway. It seems that it was abolished 10 years ago. So what they're going to do is they're going to bring back. So I'll read this kind of in a. Basically, put more money and bumping some money into the system. I guess is a really quick way of talking about it. All forms of storytellers now, whether it's narrative, visual arts, music, acting, or find themselves jobs in the video game industry. Buck says in his address. Screen Australia. When you've got an industry expanding like this around the world, you shouldn't be left checking if there's some spare change in the back of the lounge. So they're putting for a rapidly growing $4 billion sector. So I wonder if they're going to kind of chuck that much money into it.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it doesn't really talk numbers.
No.
But I know they made a whole bunch of, was it tax concessions or something in Australia for video game companies? Yeah,
I think so. It was kind of the same stuff that New Zealand was trying to do with Lord of the Rings.
Yes, that's why I tweeted at NZ Labour. I said, rather than helping at Hollywood, maybe you could help out local gaming.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't reply, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that they didn't.
Shocked.
I thought they would have jumped on, with all your
followers.
star power.
My 1,500 followers.
And the star power that you have.
Exactly.
Clearly they want to.
See him talking about it on the podcast now. Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is good. I think Aussie is doing this a lot, though, aren't they? They really are pushing stuff. They're spending money in Australia.
They're trying to. I think they're also trying to do it as a way to stop a recession.
They are, yeah, building through it, yeah. Shame doesn't actually talk about enough money. But in 2012, they put in 20 million.
Jeez. Not too bad.
Yeah. And they will complain when they close down. But it's cool. It's good. It was a good thing. I saw that as a headline. I thought that's actually quite cool. And look what they put as the, it's that stupid goose is the...
Yeah. Well, I mean, Untitled Goose Game was made here in Melbourne.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of games in Melbourne, isn't there, that came out?
Yeah. It's interesting that they say 2/3 of all Australians play video games.
Yeah, well, I wanted to include mobile with that.
That would definitely be mobile, 110%.
Yeah. I'm not surprised at all. No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
There's some money in it. $4 billion gaming industry.
Indeed. Oh, that's quite good.
It's good. Come on, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Spend some money so I can get into it and do something.
So that we can get something from it.
Exactly. Okay, games with gold for February. I know.
Are we still here?
I know. I just have to talk about it.
Oh, my word. Okay.
And we have two really popular games coming up. $40 worth of value. 2,000 gamer score.
Hold me back.
I know. Just chill, bro. From the 1st of Feb to 28th of Feb. It's weird. I just noticed the dates are weird here. But this is the whole month. You can get For the King. The king has been murdered. The kingdom is in chaos. It's up to you and your makeshift band to help save the land. Play single player, local, or online co-op and choose to stick together or split your party to cover more ground. Battle in fast and brutal turn-based combat using your unique skills. Survival, yeah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Never heard of that game?
Nope, that's all new to me.
Oh, and my phone's just decided that I just had Google for some reason. What are you doing, bro? February 16th to March 15th, there is Guts and Goals, which actually could be funny. Play the world's greatest game turned on as a... No, I don't want to talk to you, Google. Go away. Did you hear that then?
Yeah, I did. Poor Google. It's just trying its hardest.
Bro, just chill. Play the world's greatest game turned on its head and on a skating rink or on the beach. Guts and Goals, arcade-style soccer game where you beat up your friends as you try and score. Get the smack-tastic in multiplayer crazy stadium. It's fighting football on your Xbox. You can choose from over 30 heroes with character skills and keep on your toes with random mutators can change the way you play the game anytime. Oh, yeah. So, they're still doing it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, I don't know why. They should just give up and stop it.
Yeah.
Or do we have an idea? They should bring back games which are like old but classics, like the old Forza series and stuff like that. Like, go for that way.
Yeah, the classic ones.
Just go for games that people just picked up an Xbox. They've never played Forza 1 before. Give it to them for free. Like, it's amazing.
Or just one good game a month.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like a proper old kind of classic. Like Dead Space, first Dead Space that came out, something like that. Like an actual proper classic.
Definitely. I mean, they've got a bunch of 360 games that is in the backlog. So one 360 game a month.
Yep.
Yeah, you've never played Gears 3? Here's Gears 3.
Gears 3, exactly. It costs them nothing as well. Especially if they own all the licensing for it. They can just bring out games for nothing.
Exactly. I mean, yes, it's on Game Pass, but what if you're, unfortunately, one of the 6 people who don't have Game Pass?
That's right, yes. But you get to keep it forever. I don't know. They could do better, I think, than games that no one's ever played and probably won't play. Talking about games that could have done better, Microsoft's 343i, I'm not sure why it's called, I guess it's interactive or entertainment or something, is to switch Halo to Unreal Engine.
Allegedly.
Focus on multiplayer. Yeah, I saw this story come up, was 8 days ago, and at the time I was like, oh, that's weird. But then it's just been kicking around. It's not like it's gone away, this story.
Yeah, it has been rolling around for quite a bit.
Yeah, I feel like at the time it was like a bit of one of those, as a rumor, because they sacked a lot of staff and they were kind of talking about rumors. But then it seems like, no, this is actually probably going to happen. It's going to happen, I think, from the sound of it.
Yeah, it does, especially with their Battle Royale that they have planned.
Oh, my God. So yeah, 343 Industries. I've never seen it called 343i before.
Ah, that's
what
everyone calls it.
Oh, I always called it 343. Stop. That was it.
Yeah, 343i is what all the cool kids call it.
Ah, I'm not that cool. Old. So the restructuring, they released let go 95 developers.
Jeez, that's quite a few.
That's bad because those guys know Slipspace, which no one else uses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Slipspace was built for Halo.
For Halo, yeah. And it's supposed to be a nightmare.
Interesting.
Yeah, Halo's moved to Epic Game Unreal Engine. Sources familiar with Halo Infinite development team reported that its engine Slipspace caused many issues to developers due to aging code. This includes delay to the multiplayer. Right. I just don't believe that. I think they just went, it's too hard.
Mm-hmm.
The first project built in Unreal with Project Tatanka? What the hell is that word? Tatanka? What sort of word is that? Tatanica?
Tatanka.
Why not just call it...
No, it's Tatanka.
Tantanka.
Tatanka.
Is it?
Because, I mean, look, it goes T-A, tank.
Why not Tat Anchor? Or Tanker?
Tatanka.
Oh my God. A code name developed by both 343 and Certain Affinity. Oh, that's right, because those guys came in to help, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I wonder if they're a Unreal Engine business, like they make Unreal Engine games.
I have a feeling every shop is going to be an Unreal Engine shop soon.
Yeah, because there's... Oh, yeah, there is, isn't there? Because even Gears is Unreal now.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Gears has always been Unreal, though.
Oh, has it? Or is this Unreal 5 that popped up?
Yeah.
There's
That'd be pretty
Unify
fun.
is all mobile games, isn't it? Unity, not Unify. Unity. Is there any others? Popular ones. Anyway, so Titanica was believed to be battle royale mode for Halo Infinite. They paused the active development on the campaign style story. They paused it. They weren't doing anything.
Yep.
They've done nothing for that campaign since it came out. So how they paused it for the time being? They paused it for like 2 years. The developers are prototyping and pitching new Unreal-based Halo projects. Many developers have been cut. Yeah. And then it just goes into a report, blah blah. But yeah, it's I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I feel like it's going to come out and be really buggy and rubbish again for the first 2 years. Sorry, I have no faith in this team.
I can tell. That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Like they're rewriting the whole of Halo Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beast of a game. Unless they're just going to leave the campaign alone and just do the multiplayer in Unreal.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see because the campaign was supposed to be what's it like a vessel that they could add stuff to.
That's right. Yeah. It's like a live service game almost, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be, yeah. But maybe it's just not that anymore. Maybe they just have the story and they're not going to add anything to it, and they're just going to have the multiplayer go into Unreal Engine 5.
And then turn into Fortnite from Halo.
Yep. Don't you want to shoot 99 other people?
I'm done with the game anyway. And that doesn't want me to go back at all, not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, just not. I've got the campaign to finish. I just don't care. Just don't care.
I think
I've lost my what do you call it?
Your mojo.
My mojo's lost for the game completely, yeah.
Lee's lost his mojo.
I've lost my mojo. And I completed every single Halo game and I just don't care. I'd rather go back and play Halo Reach.
Oh, yeah. What I think they need to do is they need to take 343 and they need to
Beat
stop
them
them
all
with
up.
Halo for, apart from beating them up,
Take them outside
They just-
and kick them.
stop Halo for 2 or 3 years. Right, you guys aren't doing anything with Halo. We hand off the multiplayer to another company.
But wait, so how
that does
long
the
was
live
Halo
service
5
stuff.
to Halo Infinite? How long did that take?
Yeah, but they're working on fixing Master Chief Collection and they were doing a bunch of stuff in the background, you know. But just here's 3 years where you're not doing Halo. We're going to give you another project. You guys are now going to make like a Fable or
No, lower. I'm thinking more like a Simpsons game, maybe.
like
real
you guys are going to
basic.
remake. You guys are going to remake Simpsons Hit and Run.
There you go. Just do that. No, we don't care. No, the graphics don't. No, fine. Keep the graphics low. We know you can't do graphics properly. We don't want another Craig, so let's just keep it simple.
But I think, okay, just give them like an old IP, Banjo-Kazooie or something, you know?
No, because
And
that
they're
game
just
was
like-
good as well. No, you can't give them games that are good
No,
because
but
people have
give them an old
expectations.
IP.
You need to give them games that are rubbish anyway, and then people will bring out,
Okay.
and then it might be better than they expected.
Right,
Like
okay, so
maybe Minesweeper.
No, so basically you want 343
Multiplier.
to build,
Multiplayer Minesweeper. There you go.
or Viva Pinata.
I think people like that game though. You can't give them games that people like.
Okay, well,
It's not that I have no
Here we
faith
go.
for them, but I know.
Well-
You know that game that came out, which brought out one, and you really loved it, and it was one where you invade. You're kind of a knight or something. It came out.
what?
Oh, I know, but I can't remember the name of the game now. It's like Rise almost. But is it Rise? The game that came out and you run around as a knight, hitting things. Amazing graphics. Xbox One day one. You had the game.
Rise, yeah?
Rise,
that was
that's what I
Crytek, though.
Yeah, we'll just give them that then. It's all the same.
No,
people,
you
isn't it?
you can't take Rise away from Crytek.
But no one else
it's
is doing
too good.
anything with it. Oh, now you're saying it.
Or just go
people
to,
were told. Everyone would have dead by the time it comes out anyway. Be fine.
or just give them the new, like Dead Rising or something. Give them Dead Rising 6.
Dead Rising.
Because, I mean, Dead Rising, you can't really muck up if you make it fun, right?
I know, but Halo, you can't really make up if you make it like Halo.
Yeah, apparently.
And then they brought out Halo 5. And you go, oh, okay. This isn't Halo. It's not
Thanks for the raid, DJ Hero.
Oh, thanks, DJ. That's exciting.
So, yeah, okay, so we got to give 343 something that people would recognize but is not good, is
Not
what
good.
Lee says.
Solitaire. Minesweeper.
an Unreal Engine 5 Minesweeper multiplayer.
Perfect. There you go. I do like the Tetris one. Do like the Tetris multiplayer.
The Tetris multiplayer, the Tetris Battle Royale, but Minesweeper.
Exactly. Perfect.
Give it some funky music, some bass drops,
play some funky
and some lasers.
Lasers. Yeah, and some sharks.
There we go. It'll be hilarious.
Because it's Minesweeper, you need sharks, obviously, because you can add it as like a, it's like a DLC shark DLC.
Sharks with lasers on their heads.
We should make games. I don't understand. We're in the wrong business.
We are in the wrong business.
Okay, cool. Wow, we know the name of the podcast title now, though. Sharks and lasers. So this popped up and was then quickly dismissed by Microsoft as not true. So I think it's true. Xbox 360 users losing access to 46 games very soon. So this is interesting because I clicked on the link, which took you to a Microsoft website. There was a PDF you can download, and on the PDF was a list of 46 games which were disappearing. And then an hour later, it came out of Microsoft and, no, this isn't true. No, this isn't happening. No, this is not going to happen. I was like, but why you have a Microsoft page which happens to have Xbox 360 games on, which happens to have a PDF on it, which looked quite professional because it looked like it was on an Xbox website. It was on the Xbox website, sorry. And then you go, oh, no, this isn't happening. It's interesting. So what is, if the game's on Xbox One, it's fine. It's just games on the old 360. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're literally retiring the old 360, which is now 2006 or something came out. So
yeah, so it's time. It's time to retire the 360.
Yeah, it is time to move on. But it's games like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Mass Effect, Dark Souls were some of the ones on the list. If you own them on 360 digitally, you can still download them. So they're not going away. They're just
stopping your ability to buy them.
Buy them, yes. Although they said they're not, but I think they are.
Well, maybe because they've found out they're not doing it anymore.
Yeah, maybe. Which is very Microsoft, isn't it?
It is.
Oh no, we weren't going to do that. No. Look over there. Look, shiny. Look
at the shiny. Look at the new games with golds, guys.
Games with gold games, exactly. I was going to say, yeah. That's so funny. Oh dear. Yeah, thank you, Microsoft. That made me laugh. Especially when people panic. Because I think I tweeted it out and then Ahmed or something messaged me and went, no, it's not true. Look, here's the message saying it's not true. I was like, yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah, I think it's true.
So Ubisoft Plus is appearing on the Xbox at some point.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Not on GamePass, which is sad. And I'm confused as well, but that's just me.
But it should, in theory, just roll into Game Pass like
But they said
EA
it's
Play
not
has.
going to be on Game Pass. They specifically said it's not on Game Pass. But then...
Yeah, they said that, 2 years ago when Ubisoft was still making games and earning money?
Look at the games in here. Like the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Origins, I think, and one of these others, or maybe Syndicate or something, is all on Game Pass now. So they're going to pull them out of Game Pass and put them into their own thing. And then say, and now you pay us $15 if you want to play them again.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think if you're, it's going to come as like a Game Pass Ultimate perk like EA Play being pulled into it.
That's what you'd hope, wouldn't you? Because I can't see them pulling games out. It just seems a bit daft.
It'll give them a lot of bad will.
It will. No one will buy it. Everyone will go, why? No.
Yeah. So,
yeah. It's funny. But there's a whole bunch. Assassin's Creed, all the Assassin's Creeds basically, as far as I look at this.
Basically every Assassin's Creed.
All the Far Cry 6 is on there as well, which is actually... I've never played Far Cry. I've not played one of them. I played 3 multiplayer with Kingsman because he wanted some achievements, but I've not actually...
Yeah. But Calm the Farm, there's going to be Boggle.
I know, Boggle. Yeah, Boggle. Let it just sit there for a while. And Child Light actually is a really good game. Immortal Phoenix Rising, which is already on Game Pass. For Honor, I believe, is Games for Gold game, wasn't it, back in the day?
Yeah, I think so.
I am gutted. I brought Monopoly Plus. So I'm a little bit gutted.
Just.
Yes. Riders Republic.
Yeah, we paid for that.
Yeah, we paid for that too. Because of you, I paid for that. Rayman Legends, which is cool. Scrabble, nice. Oh, South Park games. I've never played the South Park games. I want to play them. The Stick of Truth is supposed to be really good.
Yep.
Steep, which is cool, which I think is Game Pass anyway.
Steep looks cool.
All the Tom Clancy games, Breakpoint, Wildlands, Division 2, which is cool because I've bought them all at some point, so now I can play them for free. I've literally brought every single one of these games here. Even not Rainbow Six Extraction because that was on Game Pass, but original Rainbow Six I purchased.
Ah, yes. All the Watch Dogs. I finally get to play Watch Dogs
I've
Legion.
never played Legion. Yes, I need to bought that game like half a dozen times. It's so cheap.
Same. I keep looking at it going,
Yeah.
oh, it looks so pretty.
25
But then
bucks.
going,
But do I need it? I haven't even completed one, let alone two. So,
oh,
yeah.
you should complete number 1 just for the fact that it's quite a generic story.
Yeah, I just get distracted by things when I play that game.
Yes.
It's like Division. What's the other games you play? Like GTA? That game you get in there, you
yep.
just start causing havoc.
Yep,
'cause you
just
can.
cause havoc to cause havoc.
Yeah.
And then the best part is when you're trying to hack the traffic lights and instead you leap out the car.
Yes. Or
That's
do the
always
bollards
fun.
as well. Try and put the bollards
yes.
if you drive over them and jump out the car and the cop cars catch you. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
So the final story, which popped up today actually. There's a new controller coming out from the Xbox.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
This is
pretty.
It looks like very cool.
Wait a minute, my pocket's broken.
Oh no.
Look, I've got a loading screen. Oh
Dear, what
Don't
did
die,
happen?
pocket, come back. There you go. Phew. So this is called. I do hate comic books website because the first 2 paragraphs say nothing. No, they do. They say absolutely nothing. So this is called Stellar Shift. It's part of the Shift collection, like the Lunar Shift too. What's really cool is you get a background on your Xbox.
Yeah, this is interesting. The bundling of exclusive backgrounds with controllers.
Yes. So they did the same for the 20th anniversary one too.
Yes, which I don't know how to feel about it because 1, I want the background. 2, the controller looks cool, but I've got controllers.
But controllers die.
Yeah, but then you just buy the new one at the time.
I know it was. Yeah, it's like. But then you might be called Cameron too. And what is quite cool. So what happens is you plug in the controller, you go to your background. There's a nice deep purple, blue swirling design background there, which loads up. You unplug the controller and it's fine. It doesn't go away. But if you change it, you've got to plug the controller back in again to put it back on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's different to how they did it with the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's the same. Okay, yeah. So it's only unlocked if you connect the new controller to the Xbox, and then it disappears.
Huh.
Oh, you can actually see it. There you go. That's what it looks like. It's a little bit swirly.
It is a little bit swirly. But I do like the new controller. It
I
looks
like
very
it. It's
cool.
a nice looking controller. Yeah, it is a nice looking controller. It actually looks a bit like mine, which I've got currently. Oh, where have I gone to? I've gone onto the internet. That's a scary place to be.
You've gone onto the internet. Oh dear.
It does look quite similar to my one I've got now. I've got the blue one. I don't know what it's called now, but it's really cool looking because it has the swirly handles.
Mm. And it's blue from the front, but then
and black on the back.
And then it's like purple on the offset.
I like it. It's a nice looking. It's that kind of shininess to it.
It's got pearlescent paint, which is really
pearlescent.
cool.
That's what shininess.
Shininess.
I like
Very
it. It's a
pretty.
nice looking controller. That's it. I'm done. I'm out.
Man. Well, that's a good story to end on because it's a very pretty controller.
It is, yeah. And for no story, we did an hour with no news. Look at that.
I know. No news for an hour. Gosh.
Calm the farmer will be boggle, says the chat.
Yep. That's one thing to get excited about.
It is.
Oh, so good. Okay.
So have you got... is there games coming out?
There are games coming out. So these are the new games for February the 6th to the 10th. I decided to not go back and recover all the other games that had come out because that's old news.
Well, it's not the games coming out, is it, if you do that? That's the games that came out.
Exactly.
It's a whole different thing.
Yes. So strap yourselves in.
1 second.
It's time for Carl's Game Thing.
Carl's Game Thing? Is that what you're going to call it?
Well, that's the segment of the show.
Oh, Carl's Game Thing. We need
Thing.
Someone to get onto that so we can have like a thing come past the screen.
Ah, yes, that'll be cool. A nice bumper. Carl's Game Thing.
Carl's Game Thing. Maybe I can say it in mess with my voice when I say it or something. Carl's Game Thing or something like that.
Put it like a robot voice. Carl's Game Thing.
Yes. 1 second. I've just remembered that OneDrive doesn't like OBS anymore. Yeah, I think it's I'm blaming OneDrive because it's Microsoft. So I just need to do OneNote, sorry, not OneDrive, because that's a whole different thing.
Oh, it's all the same.
Oh, and it wants me to log in now as well. Microsoft, I hate you.
It all?
I hate you, Microsoft. How hard is it to make things actually work? Why doesn't... I'm just buying time while I type in my username password. Oh, okay. Just my username.
While we're buying time, let's just tell everyone that last night we recorded our first episode of Game Face for the year.
Yes, we did.
And we went over audience questions. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on your behalf, drop it into our Discord. We have a very friendly Discord, a very welcoming Discord with lots of really cool people that are just dying to meet you.
Are they dying to meet?
They're just dying to meet new people.
That's right. They're a little bit lonely.
Well, I mean, we don't say that to their face.
Oh, no, sorry. No, because that would be rude.
That would be rude. So jump into our Discord, ask us questions, and check out our website because we have all the info there. You can even just do a one-click on the website to join our Discord. And we also spoke about which events we're looking forward to this year. Not sure which events we're running this year? We've got a website for that.
We have.
It's almost an entire website all about us. You can find it at www.thexboxcast.co.nz.
Yes, I'm just reading the chat room. That's all. Sorry, I was distracted, but yes.
Don't get distracted, Lee.
I know, sorry. They're distracting. They're accusing me of liking PlayStation now.
Yep. We all know that that's Lee's secret.
My secret love.
But it's okay. We don't judge him for it. We just look at him.
Just keep staring at him.
We're just going to stare at him until he admits it and then moves on.
Oh, look at you putting links in their chat.
Well, got to put links in the chat.
So yeah, discord.io/the XboxCast. The XboxCast on YouTube, the XboxCast on Twitch, the XboxCast on Twitter.
Yep.
We have a
Follow
Mastodon.
us everywhere.
Mastodon.thexboxcast.co.nz. If you haven't got an account, sign up and you can have an account for free.
And we're also hoping to push more YouTube this year so that we can get more benefits for YouTube.
Yes.
So if you would be so kind as to subscribe to us on YouTube and then maybe watch our content on YouTube, I think we have to get to something like 10,000 hours watched. And then YouTube will give us a little URL that we can put into our website to make our lives easier.
Is that right? Because we're already at youtube.com/XboxCast, aren't we? We've already got that URL. Yeah. But there's another one.
But it's not. It's the live streaming URL. So if we get the live streaming URL, that never changes. And then we can start throwing that around like confetti. And people just have one click link to go to.
Amazing. So just get in there and watch YouTube constantly for us.
So yeah, if you're sitting at work and you're bored, put us up on YouTube in the background.
And mutes probably as well.
Well, yeah, if you want to mute us, then I mean, that's on you. You'll just miss all our good jokes.
That's right. Have subtitles on maybe.
Right. Have we bought enough time for you to get organized, Lee?
Yes.
Brilliant. So this is Carl's Game Thing. And in Carl's Game Thing...
I'm going to rename it.
Rename it to Carl's Game Thing. In Carl's Game Thing, we cover all the games that have come out or are coming the week of the podcast recording.
Is it Carl's apostrophe S or just S?
Carl's apostrophe S.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
So these are all the new games that are coming between February 6th and the 10th. And we separate the list into two lists. Yeah. We separate the list into two. A new list, which is games that are new and are coming out. And then the noteworthy list, which is games that we think are cool. But of course, we're not here to tell you how to live your life.
Actually, it's games that you think are cool. And then I can criticize you and correct you if I need to.
Well, basically, the whole point of the segment is to keep Lee awake. And to surprise Lee with the exciting games coming out.
Yes, because I don't look at this ahead of time. Carl's Game Thing. Maybe we should cook a Carl's Game Thing and rename you to Carl.
No, we don't. Let's move on before people start calling me Carl. I'm not Carl.
Right, Carl.
Okay, kicking us off, we have Peachy Boy. And that's a nickname we've given to Lee many times. Because in the morning, he's just so peachy.
I'm so freaking peachy.
Listen to him go. Peachy Boy is a puzzle game that is hard as it is cute. Can you beat the challenging 30 levels? Each one is specifically designed where you must collect the key and pass the level. Oh, yeah.
It looks like it.
So, interesting looking game.
Yeah, it looked quite hard.
Yeah. It's the Dark Souls of puzzle platformers.
That's right.
Moving on, we've got Prisma Puzzle Prime.
So
Wow,
far, I feel a
look at
yawn
that.
coming.
I know. This is a tile-based puzzle game with smooth and challenging gameplay. Old school isometric graphics and excellent music, apparently.
Wow.
So, don't you want a game with smooth and challenging gameplay?
Smooth and challenging gameplay.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Oh, Simone says yes.
Yeah, I think everyone heard someone say yes. She's getting excited. So, Prisma Puzzle Prime includes content from past games, new elements, enhanced graphics,
See,
visual,
I think
and
they messed
sound
up there.
effects.
They should have gone more P's.
Yep.
There's
Puzzle-
enough P's in it.
Prisma Puzzle Prime Part Proxima.
Yes. Particularly puzzling puzzles.
Moving on to Alice in Wonderland, a jigsaw puzzle tale.
Oh,
Are you
God,
sensing a theme?
You're killing
This
me at
speaks
the
very
moment.
puzzle.
You're actually killing me at the moment.
So you solve jigsaw puzzles in a refreshing interpretation of a beloved classic
No.
with a
why?
beautiful style of Wonderland.
What a waste of an Xbox.
But it features 12 beautiful illustrations.
By Katia Numankuri.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try and
You
even
didn't
try
like
to
the
pronounce that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got its inspiration from Alice in Wonderland. Who would have thought with a name like that?
Oh, really?
I know. Okay, are you ready for even more puzzles?
Wait a minute. I think Microsoft have finally fixed their video stuff.
Oh, that's great.
It's playing.
Is it on mute? Because I could I
Oh,
could still
yeah,
hear
sorry,
things.
it's on.
There we go.
It's a
Look at
puzzle.
you.
This doesn't normally work. Normally there's just...
I know, I'm
oh
quite
my
impressed.
Word, look at that. That's terrible.
So Lee got the video working, and it
Yeah.
literally is building
So
a
doing
puzzle.
Puzzles. Let's not do that.
Do you want to
Next.
build an electronic puzzle?
No. My ridiculously powerful Xbox. I know. I'll do a puzzle.
I bet you anything you're going to be playing this in April. You're
I
going
can
to
play
be
it
sitting
now.
with your
Play it in February.
ridiculously.
It's-
Yeah, no, but it's probably an easy achievement game.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So your ridiculously powerful Xbox in April. I bet you you're going to be doing puzzles.
I just don't believe you. Move on.
So you want to stay with the puzzles? I'm glad you do, because the next game is Hypershapes, a frantic minimalistic boss rush where understanding the enemy attack patterns and weakness is key to success. Each room is a surprise, and each boss is a
Surprise.
different challenge.
Surprise.
Surprise.
I'm surprised.
I know. It's quite exciting.
I'm surprised that the video's working on the Microsoft website. Do you think they finally fixed it?
Yeah. My word, it looks horrible.
It
this
looks
game.
amazing, doesn't it?
Gosh.
It's like Missile
It's-
Command.
It's like Pong meets Missile Command.
Exactly.
Gosh.
Wow. Okay, cool. Keep going.
Right, moving on to The Experiment
this sounds-
Escape Room.
Okay.
A multiplayer escape room that can be played competitively, co-op, or solo.
What's the age of my date of birth?
While visiting a well-renowned doctor, you notice something is amiss in his office. But before you realize what's going on, he drugs you and you fall asleep. What a
What?
twist! I
This
know,
doesn't
written
sound very
by M. Night
doctory.
Shyamalan.
It's for you to say.
When you wake up, you're sitting on a chair in the back room, locked and unable to get out the building. Can you figure out what's going on and escape before it's too late?
No, because I'm
Only
locked
you
to the
will
table.
know. Oh, that is a problem. The people who made it is called O-Skull.
Okay.
What's going on here?
I think you're...
So it looks like it's a game that's made for VR in a way.
Oh, yeah. We'll be good for that.
As
It
everything
could be an old
wobbles.
Steam game.
It could be. Yeah. It actually does look like it's made for VR with everything wobbling and the floating hands.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
We're kind of not.
So is
impressed at
Xbox
all.
VR coming out?
Maybe this is the game for Xbox VR.
We've just sprung across a secret.
Oh, don't say anything because the gaming media will pick it up and then
That's right.
they will blame us when it
Everyone
doesn't
will
come
go.
out.
So I got blamed for Elden Ring not coming out on Game Pass.
Yes. But that's true. I still hold you to that. Why
I
did you
actually think
lie
it's
to
going to
us,
happen.
Lee?
You know, it went really quiet. I think it was going to happen.
It was going to happen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And then there was such a weird feedback. Well, basically, my Twitter took off that it just disappeared and they never spoke about it ever again. None of the
Yeah,
games came
that's
out
true.
because there's supposed to be GTA 5 and what was it like Tekken or something? Wasn't there? There's a whole bunch of games, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I found something I shouldn't have done.
Yeah. You uncovered the truth.
I did.
Just like
That's
in our
what-
next game,
Yes.
which is called Looking for Aliens.
Yes.
Aliens are among us, apparently. What do you think, Lee? Are aliens among us?
I'm just going to log in. It keeps asking me for my date of birth.
I don't think Lee believes that aliens are among us.
I don't believe they're among us. They're already here. And they've already left because they got bored.
So aliens are among us. Can you find traces of them on Earth, the moon, and the edges of the galaxy? Find all the clues to prove the existence of alien civilizations and discover how making fried eggs can end up in the monster attack. Oh. Lee, you
What?
got the music playing. What's going
Oh,
on?
sorry. Let me do that. Sorry. I don't hear it.
This game looks pretty funny.
It looks a bit like that game that Kingsman had Game of the Year on. The sniper
Yeah,
game.
like Geometric Sniper.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is. It's the same sort of thing.
Dun,
But you have
dun,
to go
dun.
to
So
a page and then go and find all the stuff that's dodgy.
yeah, you find all the aliens.
It's a Where Wally. It's a Where's Wally.
Yeah, it's a hidden object game that lets
Hmm.
you see the world through an alien TV while following the adventures of Earth resident Sean.
Sean.
You know Sean, he's always yelling about
Yeah,
aliens.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Makes complete sense.
Man. No wonder the aliens want to take Sean out.
Hmm. What is going
Next
on
up.
with this game?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on to the next game. The next game is Repentant. It's a dramatic point and click adventure
That
game.
guy looks dramatic on the front.
Does look very dramatic. It's a dramatic game.
I know, I can tell.
Don't forget to mute.
Yes.
So it's a dramatic point and click adventure game where you're introduced to Oliver, a former criminal who starts to suffer remorse from the terrible deeds of his past and since developed
Does he
a
want
dependence on alcohol.
does he want to repent his sins?
I think he does. I think he does want to repent. One day in a small shop, he is witness to a robbery committed by a young girl. Feeling this is his opportunity to atone for his sins,
Yeah.
he reaches out to help her. But who really needs help and who is the victim? What a twist.
Wow. This reminds me of like a PC game from the 90s.
It actually looks really cool, to be honest. I quite like the animation. It's all kind of like 3D drawn stuff.
That's
Very
what I mean by it's
strange.
like a 90s look into it.
It is like a 90s look. So,
Christina.
will you help Sean and help Christina?
Why can't you work with Christina and do robbing together? That sounds fun.
No, I think that's not part of Sean's shtick.
Ah.
Click.
Oh.
By Sean as he just leaves the the place that's being robbed.
And then he starts beating people up.
Well, I mean, what
Whoa.
else do you do when you leave a gas station?
Okay. So we're not sure about this game? Oh,
I think it
wow.
looks quite cool. Point and click adventure. It could be quite interesting. Could be a good April game.
Yeah. And what's going on
Lee's
there?
not convinced.
I'm not convinced. I'm confused.
Well, isn't that your natural state?
True. Pinball game.
Right. Last up on our list of new games is a game called Touchdown Pinball.
I love pinball games.
Score field goals, touchdowns, and show who is the greatest football pinball player. Discover all the missions and secrets, including a secret arena match where your abilities will be tested.
So is this a game, one pinball game? There's not even multiple tables. It's just literally one.
I have no idea what the heck this game is. So this is a football pinball game.
Yeah, it's a pinball game. Yeah. It's a bit like the old, the PC one that you used to get free.
The
with
Space
Windows.
Cadet.
Yeah. What was it called? Was it Space
I'm
Cadet?
pretty sure it's Space Cadet.
Some sort of spacey thing, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is the
Space
same
pinball
thing,
game.
but you buy a table.
And it's football.
And it's football.
American football.
Yeah.
This
How
looks
weird.
hilarious.
Yeah, the graphics don't look very good, though, to be honest.
No, they don't look very good. But I mean, it looks like it's a football pinball game. Like there's not much
does.
you can do with it, to
No.
be honest.
That's why I was saying it's just one table. It's really weird.
Yeah. I wonder how much it costs. It's got to be about $2 or so at the most.
$3, actually, you'll find.
I was close.
Yeah.
Close. And that is all our new games. Now, here's where I try to drag it back and
Hey,
make
wait a minute.
Lee
It's
actually care about games.
4K 4K Ultra HD. That game is 60 FPS, variable refresh rate.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Does it have Dolby Vision?
Doesn't say Dolby Vision, no.
Does it say HDR10 plus?
Nope. Smart
No,
delivery.
ruined.
No, you're like net.
Doesn't count.
Net, and I want my sound to be over my head.
Exactly. I want to hear the pinball table behind me.
Wow.
So,
Okay,
let's move away from the new games and into the noteworthy games.
Oh,
These are the games we think you guys will quite like.
Good start. Solid start.
It is. It's a solid start. We're starting off with Prison Tycoon under new management.
Did you play this? There was another prison game. Oh, now the video's not working. There was another game that came out, prison game that came out.
Is it, wasn't that like The Escapists or something?
No, it was, what did you have to do? It was a 3D one like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the first mission was to execute somebody. And it was really weird.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
You have to make a decision whether you're going to execute them or not or something. Like, you have to press the button. And it was really weird and off-putting, the first mission.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Mm.
That's too real for a game.
Yeah, I know, yeah. What was it called? But like Prison Architect or something it was called.
Yeah, Prison Architect maybe.
Yeah.
So, Prison Tycoon, you craft everything, building, room, and path. Just make sure the layout makes efficient use of the power grid and water systems. Work on rehabilitating prisoners by sending them to a variety of therapies, from a zero-gravity room to a hologram room to dance therapy. That looks pretty exciting.
It seems to have broken.
Yeah, I think you broke the video. Maybe the next game will fix it. So that's Prison Tycoon, coming February 8th.
Video's hard, isn't it, Microsoft? There you go. That's what it looks like anyway. It's got a weird wire look to it.
Yeah, like a weird wireframe look. But it looks like it could be quite fun if you like your Tycoon games.
Indeed. What's next?
Next up, we have Bumblebee Little Bee Adventure. I like how he's just quiet. He's like,
I'm shaking my head, audio listeners.
So, Bumblebee Little Bee Adventure is a story-driven, narrative 3D flight exploration game in which you control a little bee on its journey to find a new home. Discover distant places, friendly animals, and dangerous habitats.
Okay, the video's now broken.
Loud noises in my head.
Yeah, the Microsoft video's broken.
How do you break the video?
I just played it. Yeah, so this looks really interesting.
It looks great, doesn't it? You play a bee.
Looks amazing. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It's the bee version of airy, as Cooper's pointed out. Yes, it's airy with a skin.
But no, you look like no wings as well when you're flying around. You're just like a ball.
A ball, a yellow and black striped ball.
You've got to find feathers.
Yes. So it is a reskinned version of airy.
Oh, my word.
That's all it is.
Shoot me now.
Please do.
Failed.
So, bringing it back, landing on a touchdown, and making sure that this podcast is magical. The last game released this week, Hogwarts Legacy. This is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and from what we have seen, looks absolutely stunning.
I've heard no one complain about this game.
None. It's fantastic. I've only seen one bug, a person talk about one bug on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, saw someone talk about it.
Of something to do with once your inventory gets full in the tutorial, you can't select the next mission.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Which is a bit weird. So, of course, Hogwarts Legacy is an open-world action RPG set in the world's first introduction of the Harry Potter books.
I've done well not to buy this game. That's what I think, personally.
You're not going to buy it?
I've not bought it yet.
You're not bought it yet? No. Looking at all the streams and all the pictures and the video of it, I'm very close to buying it.
You're not a Harry Potter fan, as I.
And I really detest Harry Potter.
Wow, okay.
So, I mean, that's how good this game looks. Cooper's review in the chat has just said, it is amazing and exceeded his expectations so far. So in Hogwarts Legacy, you'll embark on a journey through familiar and new locations as you explore and discover magical beasts. You customize your character and craft potions, master spellcasting, upgrade talents, and become the wizard you want to be. Make allies, battle dark wizards, and decide the fate of the wizarding world. This game looks far too good.
Yeah, I've just put it on video because I think it has to be a video.
It really does. It looks fantastic. They've done a really good job with the world. I was watching someone do the character creator last night, and you know me, I can spend my life in a character creator.
Yeah, I think you're in trouble, bro.
So if I ever get this game, I'll actually never know what the story's like. I'll be like, have you played it? Yes, 65 hours. I've created every single character I can think of. Never finished the tutorial.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the story's like. So this is obviously first impressions are it's amazing. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like in like 20 hours or something, 30 hours.
Yeah,
End game and replayability or anything like that. Or whether it's just literally a story.
Yeah, but it's so in depth. I was watching someone craft their wand, and you choose different wood and different handles.
Even a Kinsman's one, some sort of rare something or other one that gives them special powers to do something.
Yeah, it's so strange. It's so in depth. It looks like they've really, really thought out this game.
Was it delayed much? It was going to come out at the end of last year, wasn't it, at one point? But they pushed it back 6 months.
I think they did push it back 6 months, and I think we can see that in the fact that so far there's only been one bug.
Yeah, I wonder if it was ever delayed before that internally, or if we're always going to come out around about this time. Because I remember they talked about it ages ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's been around for a couple of years. But
And everyone said, you know, when they looked at the combat, you wave a stick around and you casting magic, and everyone was like, the combat just looks terrible. But people playing it say, my word, the combat just feels really, really well done, because you're casting spells, you're casting counter spells, you're doing like counters as people are casting. So it looks fantastic, actually.
I've avoided any reviews other than the kind of this sort of movie. This is all I've seen. I've avoided anything else about it.
Man,
because I just want to play it clean and not be kind of, oh, you must do it this way, you must do this, make sure you do this, all that sort of stuff. Just want to play it as I do.
Yeah, definitely. No, I think it looks great. It's and that's coming as someone who is not a Harry Potter fan in the slightest.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Yeah, because I remember we talked about this ages ago, and you were like, Harry Potter, I'm not interested.
Yeah, but looking at the game, and after you saying you can be a dark wizard, sounds far too good.
You could be a dark witch. You like playing girls, don't you, in it?
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
Ah. And that's it. That's all for Carl's game thing this week.
Carl's game thing. I like it. We need you to make a little bumper for you.
There we go. If you guys can do any bumper making, then get in touch with Lee for Carl's game thing to make a bumper.
Yep. If you want to chuck music in there, anything like that.
Brilliant. So that's it. Are we ready for the outro that was written by a bot, or should we do the outro that's written by a human?
We need to finish with the outro written by the bot. We need to start finish how we started, or start how we finished.
Okay. So before we dive into the outro, any parting thoughts?
I am still Lee Howard on Twitter, and Lee Howard on Xbox, and Lee Howard 25 on Twitch.
You've stopped streaming much, haven't you? In terms of
I haven't been playing much games. I've been not gaming. I've been watching movies.
Oh, yes.
I've watched a whole bunch of movies, like lots and lots of movies recently. I've been going back and watch like Cape Fear, original Cape Fear and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Awesome movie.
Nice.
Awesome movie. But yeah, I've been going back and watching movies. Don't know, not been feeling it with the Xbox recently, so I've been just watching movies. Bit of a break.
Fair enough.
Took January off, basically.
Yeah, I think taking January off is a good idea.
Yeah.
Makes you fresh for the year.
Watch the new Black Panther movie.
Oh, yes.
It's a bit sad. That's all you kind of feel all the way through it. That's all you got. That literally is, it starts with a funeral and kind of ends, but it's still quite sad. When it ends, you're going, oh, okay. It doesn't really matter what happens in the middle, but that's the problem. The movie.
Yes.
It just kind of ends and you go, okay, that was actually the reason for this movie. So you go, okay.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Well. Been watching some good movies recently, though. There's been some good ones out there.
Yes, there have been some fantastic ones.
Chucking them into, like, The Menu was awesome. That was such a cool movie.
The Menu's a fantastic movie.
And I had no idea. I like doing that with not watching movies reviewed. I just go and watching them.
Yep.
and hoping, kind of, will this be good? And then sometimes it's rubbish. Sometimes you get the menu and you're like, no, that was incredible. And people that are into food love it. And people that know, I was listening to this podcast, they say people that are into food love it because of the way the food is presented. And it seems they got in a proper film crew that do food filming.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's how they got it also look so good, because they're so used to filming food, they know how to make it look good.
Ah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and then the people that know film critics say it's good, are food critics, because that's exactly what food critics are like as well. Yes. So it's all this kind of, because all these different characters have their different ways, and you can kind of go, I relate to the rich guys in the corner and all that sort of stuff. It's really good. I think that's why it works, because you can kind of go, yeah, that's exactly what a food critic would be like as well. You can just imagine that. So yeah, I think that's why it works.
No, it works extremely well.
And then chuck in a crazy redhead just to kind of shake it up a bit.
Yeah, just to make things exciting.
Yeah, very good movie.
Very good movie. So, you can find me at Zarkreis on Xbox and Twitter.
I just had a thought. I got a key for the new SpongeBob game.
Oh, yes.
Which I'm going to play on the Xbox Twitch at some point.
Cool.
I've got that, so I will play that.
What is it called?
What is it called? It's a stupid, typical kind of SpongeBob name.
Yeah, Revenge of Bikini Bottom or something.
Something like that. Why is that not working? That's wrong screen. What is it called? SpongeBob
SquarePants.
Bob SquarePants game.
That's fantastic. SpongeBob SquarePants game.
Game 2023. Come on, give some help here. The Cosmic Shake. 9 out of 10 on Steam, 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Single player mode. It's by THQ Nordic, which is a good site. Or published by those guys.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what goes on. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't really say what's happening. So yeah, I'm going to play that anyway. I got a key off play on, so that was quite cool of them to give me that.
That's hilarious. I'll dig to watch that.
Yeah, it'll be fun to play. Fun to get in that, yeah.
That's hilarious. Cool. Well, now we crack on with the outro written by a bot. Let's see if the bots know us or whether we should can them for now. So, that's all for this week's episode of the Xbox Cast. We hope you enjoyed our take on the latest in the world of Xbox and gaming. Remember, it's funny first, factual second. So until next time, keep gaming and keep laughing. Ha ha ha.
I like Simone in the background as well. It's awesome.
Got to add some sprinkle to the end.
That's interesting. It was kind of actually not that far away from what you'd say, though, really.
Yeah, it's very generic, though. It's very just bland.
But it is. I would imagine you saying something like that, though. I don't know if Simone would laugh in the background so much, but I think you'd say something.
Oh, you're saying I'm bland.
No, it just felt like all the words were in that you'd just take the mickey. It's almost like you'd ironically say it as an ending.
Ah, yes, yeah. It's a very ironic ending.
Yeah.
Next time I'm going to ask the bot to be a bit more sassy with his intro and outros.
That's right, yes. Throw in some big words maybe to confuse you.
Ah, that'd be perfect. So, thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for those watching on Twitch and YouTube. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
I muted you, so say again.
Wow.
Good
job, everyone. Ah, yes. I know. Man, I'm quite impressed. Oh, well done.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. Oh my word. So I've just discovered something on Twitch that is the worst thing in the entire world. If you open up another tab of someone who's streaming on Twitch and they have an ad playing, each time you navigate away from the tab, the ad pauses.
Oh, that's special.
Thanks, Twitch. That's exactly what we want out of life. Oh my word.
Thank you, DJ, for the raid. That was awesome, mate.
Yeah, thanks, DJ.
We've actually got 8 listeners, which is amazing.
Yeah. And we've got a raid suggestion from Cooper. Fractal Mind Mark.
Ah, fractured mind.
Fractal. So we're going to raid him now. So stick around for that, everyone. I hope that's the right command. Cool. Stick around to watch Fractal Mind Mark. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We will see you all next week. Also, don't forget to download the podcast when we do eventually release it. That's important.
Oh, he's Melbourne too. Yeah, download the podcast.
Cool. Right. Thanks, guys.
Love you,
Goodbye and good
bye.
night. Right, we've raided. Let's see what he says.
Are we gone?